Hey guys, welcome back to Mary's Happiness. Oops. Okay, let me get these on. Okay, so we are going to be planning for this coming week. Okay, uh, this is going to be the last week of May. Super thrilled at how quickly it went, but also surprised. So this is this week's spread. So we are almost at wrapping it up. And I did this blue theme, and we are Sunday today on the 25th. So, for the coming week, let's see what we're going to be. Let's introduce the players. I'm going with these washies here. So, I have been watching XO Mama Plans. If you know her channel, she's a very well established planner, and I do love. She's been doing this simple, like black and white spread. She has, I think they're Mama Minimals or something like that. So they're just black and white icons. And so I have done this before in my planner, but I just was inspired to do it for this week. So this is going to be the star player. This is Monster Co. The Coffee Monster Co. Excuse me. Rainbow functional doodles in grayscale. So this is the only. I just love these boxes. I think they're adorable. The pandas off the charts, adorable. The Oreos, you got to be kidding. My favorite weather in the world is rain and music. I live by. I have a black cat. So how is this spread? This box sheet just not me. It totally is. And then two. Just gonna go with very simple. Most of these are from Heavy Planner. They're booklets. So next week is going to be a very heavy cleaning week. So I pulled those and I made these myself. These are from the Michaels icon stamps. And I just went and I put them down on round sticker paper. So you can see how that picks up. As well as these, because I will be checking my emails because I'm going to be applying for unemployment. So I am going to focus on watering the plants. This heat is already here, guys. Summer's heat is already here. I'm going to be house lounging a lot, so that's there for any time that I do decide to work out. I'm going to be using these by GP Sticker Studios. They're hydrator wider icons, but I'm just going to use them for either toning or for walking. For the days that I decide to sleep in, I am going to be using these doodle icon lashes from Sunshine Sticker Co. I'm going to put this into my weekly sidebar for any time that I'm deciding to journal, because I am going to be starting this 2025 journal, and I'll explain that whole situation in that video. Anytime I go shopping, we're using these Piper Paper Company shopping bags deco. And these, I will not be visiting these stores, the Sephora, Ulta, things of that nature. I won't be visiting those stores. However, I'm just going to use these bags because of the black and white color scheme. Piper Paper Company, I do have some bills coming up for the week. Most of them are already paid, but I still do like to mark them in the weekly calendar for any time I'm chilling. Also, these can be used for sleeping in, for reading a book, because I will be getting a new book. And unfortunately, I have a DNR, a DNR. I tried to read this Diary of an Oxygen Thief, and supposedly it was a New York Times bestseller, and it was by Anonymous, which is the entire reason that I saw it sitting at the library on the bookshelf, and I thought, that's intriguing. It hit as a New York Times bestseller, and whoever was the author didn't step forward. After reading it, just a couple of chapters, I know why. Nobody wants to be known that they're that deep down a schmuck. Okay, this is a diary of a idiot. He is a sad, pathetic excuse for an individual, and no wonder you wanted to be anonymous, because you sure don't know how to be a man. So yeah. Anyway, that's my very strong feelings on that book. I hated it. I hated it so much. It's very sad and pathetic, and that person needs therapy. Anywho, we're going on with these self-care stickers for GP Studios. I'm going to be utilizing this one to do. It is black, and these small icons here from these functional sheets. I wish I didn't cut off. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I cut off so that they can fit into the sleeves of my sticker carrier. These Cozy Paper Co. I like the corners, and I like to put them around little events. We have these notebook paper boxes from Piper Paper Company in case I want to utilize any of that. We're using these laundry detergent deco from Piper Paper Company to indicate any time that I need to do laundry, because I do have, I'd say, only about most likely two to three loads that I need to take care of, including my sheets. So yeah. And two, on spreads of this nature where there's more simple, less deco, I do like to pull in my word stickers. So these here on this Avery sticker paper, I created myself. These are my words. So you can see some of them, I think they're just adorable. This are the holidays though. So Winter Wonderland, Naughty List, Mistletoe Kisses, and then some of these are like you can see Hoppy Easter. He has risen for Peeps' sake. So those are just their different seasons. Music is life. Music feeds the soul. Barefoot dreams. It's summer, so. And then it goes into book nerd. Reading is dreaming with eyes open. I mean, these are some of the things that I just think they're so adorable. And so if I can use these, lemons equals lemonade, do what you love, daddy's girl, because Father's Day is also coming up. So I'm hoping to use that for Father's Day on that one. But anyway, yeah, so these are just some sayings, and I thought it would be fun to incorporate these as the deco for the week. And it's just going to be finding so if a situation happens, it's just going to be finding the words that best fit that situation. So I just pulled every one of them out, but of course it would be this is like birthdays. There's 4th of July, you can see there. Let's go somewhere for traveling. Let's sleep under the stars. Like, so I'm thinking that's probably the page. But two, you have different, but just different sayings for different situations. So I thought that would be fun to incorporate those into the days. So, all right. I did find my inserts, so that's good because I only had 2 weeks left. So just pulling out my dividers as so, and we can go ahead and start with washi the way we always do. And I thought this really pretty flower washi. I got it from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. I don't know if y'all ever played around with their washi, but this is a weird one. It's a fabric-based washi that has like this backer on the back to protect the lining, and so yeah. Okay, so I love it. It's a beautiful fabric, guys. It's actually a fabric. I don't know if you all are going to be able to pick that up, but it's fabric. It's so cool. It's just the coolest washi. Okay, let me pull out here, or zoom out. This right here, the Glam planner stickers, this is Rule of the Day, and this is going to be a big part of the spread this week because I will relying on the black and white. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go with that one. So cool. We're gonna go with that box. So I will be pulling from this as well. But okay, what we are looking for right now is May. And I think I'm gonna use, ooh, see, and this is what happens. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to use it. And we're going to get out of that, and we're going to use it because, yeah, I really want to be rid of, not all my stickers. I cannot say that because I think that's a terrible thing to say. But I just want to use my stickers, guys. I don't want to be, pinching and hoarding and worried about, well, then I'm going to run out or I'm not going to have this. Because then, I have to tell myself rationally, that once you use all your stickers, you can buy new ones. And so May is just going to go right there in that corner. Looking fabulous. Look at that. Okay. I do want to find a little bit of deco. It'll be fun. Okay. So I have had these little pandas forever. And I do apologize. This is my leftover sticker book, yes, that I created. So I do not know where those are from. So that's where my washi has to go, is in between these adorable little guys. Sorry if you can't see. And we're just gonna cut this washi a little bit. Really light hand. Do not attempt this if you are a novice. I am a professional. Oh, I've been planning for a long time, guys. That's why I don't mind using the razor blade to cut and move my stickers around. And and there they have those cutting pens now, but yeah, you can do the same thing with a razor blade. Okay, awesome. That looks So cute. And that is a good start to this black and white cuteness. Um, yeah. So, okay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put down the box. Put my name on that. Cool. Fine. And then and again, this week is going to go on top. Okay. And then, unfortunately, that's not going to be visible, but who cares? Not I, said the fly. Okay. And that, there you go. Notes for anything. Okay, excellent. So that is this week. I have wanted to try this style of filming for a while, where I put everything down. So today is Sunday, the 25th, and then I will be filming every day and putting down the stickers for the day. And so I will be doing a plan with me on the daily, and then you guys get to see me fill out a spread for the week. So that means that I will be talking to you here shortly in video world, but but in reality, I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Morning, guys. Welcome back to Mare's Happiness. Yummy. I just wanted to show off my breakfast because it's really pretty. So I'm just putting this to the side and we're going to get started. So, all right, let me just get this adjusted here, zoom you guys in. All right, notes. So I've been up pretty early this morning since 6:30, and I already went for a walk and did all of these things. So yeah, that's just the way that works. So, all right. These are, you can see, I think, the white stickers, I'm pretty sure. So you can see that white sticker. That's what I'm laying down as a base, and we're going to start off with laundry. So that's what I did yesterday morning. I started off with laundry in this introduction. So, and so I'm just going to cut this out. I made these with the Michael's icon stamp. So I'm just going to cut this out. And for every little icon, I do want to try to use up these white. Ideally, I would use this against a black, on a black sheet. And I was thinking about that. I haven't done that in a little while. I could totally make some black inserts. If that's something that you're interested in seeing, let me know. I'll probably do that here this week, this month sometime. But, all right, so I did clean. Because I did an extensive amount of cleaning, I'm gonna use this clean word sticker. I hoard these guys. Like, I really hoard them. Totally forgot the headphones. Okay. All over the place today. And I'm just going to put that on top of that. And then we're going to list what I cleaned. And this would be process this week. So I'm just trying to add a little bit more. Okay, so clean the question. Do a center check. This one, I do have a clean the fridge sticker. And then just put this little clean out the fridge. Such a cute sticker. And that's one of the printables, so you can see I really don't have any idea where that's from. I do apologize. A lot of these stickers, guys, I've had for a while. I think I have explained that. Okay, so laundry, restroom, clean does this. I also fixed our front, our living room doorknob. It was really, really loose. And so okay, and I fixed the doorknob. Then, okay, meal prep. prep. And I'm just gonna make a note of the shrimp that I made. Really difficult because I have to write on paper. Those came out terrible because I killed the eggplant. I did. I totally killed the eggplant. And I'm going to be using these doodle lashes to denote a nap. Which is then why I couldn't go to sleep. Oh, I couldn't go to sleep last night. Okay, a little white backing for my... Oh, I totally forgot that for the eyelashes. Hello. Rude. Just gotta keep watching that viewfinder. Okay, cute. I just hope I have enough. I have another sheet, so, but I do like the icons, y'all. Especially when I'm in this let's get rid of it mood. Yeah, overspent at Walmart. Big time. Some of the items I was getting was really expensive, so it's kind of not my fault. And then I'm just gonna ride in the movies. And I watched two that I really, really liked. Well, Lizzie I kind of had. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. That's all I got to say. My Blueberry Nights. But this one... My Blueberry Nights, I loved that movie. It was so sweet. It was just like the most tenderest heart ever created that movie. It was so, so sweet. Okay, cool. So that is Monday. And if this was normal format, I would be like, okay, then I'll see you guys later. Or I'll see you tomorrow. But you can see, yeah. So I did already go walking this morning. I've been up since 6:30. So priority for today, I've already done that. And then I just wanted to make a note to myself that that was due. So I'm filming the plan with me. I did that. Okay. So these are the things I'm doing today. I've got to edit the plan with me as well. The one that I just finished, my 3-day weekend. I have to edit that. And I still have to, I do want to do an HEB order. And once I get like the main spending out of the way, then I can stop. So that is going to be it for this section of the film. I'm going to get into doing these things and finish packing the clothes, folding up the laundry right now. You can see it's, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, they're on my bed. It's just there on my bed. So that's waiting for me. And so I've had a very good morning. I do have to make notes for today. Okay. And so that's just my listing of everything that I've done for the day. Alrighty then. So I shall return here in a bit. Hey guys. Okay, so Tuesday the 27th. So, story time. I got up this morning and I was like feeling good and I was like, okay, we're gonna go for a walk. Guys, I totally forgot that today is Tuesday, that it is a normal back to reality day. And so I'm just gonna check my leftover sticker book. I'm trying to get more of my stickers in here. That way I'm not having to pull. You know, I love her shop and I love Helen, But I don't know if these are only meant to use on one side, because these stickers, they don't stick to this paper. Like, maybe those stickers have been around too long. Um, that's always a possibility. But okay, so gonna take this clock, and this is for me getting up at 6:30 this morning, and I wanted to go run. I have been putting these little white backings to my icons, but I think the size difference makes that a little null and void. So um, that's to denote getting up early at 6:30. Yeah, so I went to go walk at Tamu, and I forgot one to turn on my tracking app, so I don't have that. As far as the actual miles, I don't have that. And then two, uh, I cut it short, honestly, because there were just so many cars, guys. Like, so many cars. I'm going to be using these water icons. GP Sticker Studio. Yeah, but there were, again, it might be a little too, yeah, it's too small to put that. That is not a small icon. There were a lot of there was lots of traffic, lots of people, you know, school zones everywhere. I forgot. I'm like thinking, oh, I'm just gonna get up and do this, and whoops. So I know it was close, roughly 2-ish. Um, okay, yeah. Good meal. Such a good breakfast. Okay. And then edited plan with me, that's on there. Again, I didn't do my HEB order. um, but I'm doing that tomorrow for sure. Okay, I keep the washi of the week in my desk. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a much better idea. Of course, placement matters. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Funky came to say hi. What do you want to look in the drawer? She always wants to look in this drawer, guys. She's like fascinated by this drawer. Huh? You want to look in the drawer? Oh, she says, I want attention. Thank you for your visit. Come again. I'll see you later. Go on. Shoot your sweetheart. Okay. Funky visit all the time. I love her so much. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to put that just to denote the end of the listing. And then, sorry about that. That was fast. Just finish up here. So, dinner. So, guys, I don't know how to spell Chick-fil-A. I think it's like that. Okay. These are from that Happy Planner book that I showed you guys earlier. Or yesterday, or whatever it was. And then I'm just going to do bank run. And then this is for a slot that I will fill in off camera. Okay, great. So why I have the camera rolling instead of just doing it tomorrow, I should do it the night before for the pre-planning portion. I have been doing very well as far as sticking to the that's what fell was this ladder, this ruler, so I can't use the Coffee Monster Co. ruler, so I will just use this one. But I have been doing very well and sticking to my list, so I'm happy about that. Okay. So there's that. And so because I packed up clothes that I'm going to go donate, I'm going to go drop those off tomorrow. Not too fun. My LD and what is so what is it? Honey. Okay. So I have to do that. It's okay. So I think that is going to do her for this update for today. And then I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. And I just wanted to say thank you if you've come this far. We're doing our half week. Today is Wednesday, so that is the 28th. So let's get into it. I've already pulled my stickers and I have my notes. So first, this morning, guys, it was so rainy. No matter how much you prepare, you always forget something. Or I do anyway. Okay. So I'm going to put one of these white stickers. Most of these icons, the smaller ones, they have these white stickers from that sheet. And so, yeah. But it was major, major raining this morning, guys. Like, lots of lightning, lots of thunder, and it was beautiful. I love the rain. It is my favorite. Okay. Slept in. One thing I absolutely love to do when it is raining in the mornings, and I am at home, is I get to sleep in. So very happy that I slept in. Till 9:30, guys. Haven't done that in a while. Okay. What I'm gonna do is do my breakfast first. So, okay. So, and then let's lay down this here. It's a little do your chores. Okay. I'm just gonna pick this back up. Okay, tricky, tricky. Lay this down. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's better. Lay this down like that, and then just put this askew a little bit, and that's gonna make that little end up there. That. It's just a little crooked. Better. I think it's washing more than anything that's bothering me. That's fine. Okay, so I did quite a bit, guys. So just gonna get this filled in. Then I had my first DNR of the year. my first and only attempt of a book so far. It was so terrible. It's such a terrible book. It was. Ugh, I hated every word of it. Okay. Thrift store. And with this sticker, because it's a little gray, this, of course, adorable sticker is from Coffee Monster Co. And because it's gray, I am going to use a white pen. Thrift. Okay. And it's just a jelly roll, and this is the Sakura jelly roll 08, and I'm going to also put shorts. Going grocery shopping was a last minute decision. I've had to place an order, but I just have not. And so, and then film plan with me. Okay, great. So that takes care of this update for today. Oh, that is so crooked. There we go. I'm so glad. I was like, where are the rest of those dots right there? So, it's not a whole lot what we want to do. So, okay. That is for tomorrow. And that is going to wrap up my catching up for Wednesday and pre-planning for Thursday. Hey guys, all right, let us take care of getting this daily plan with me done. Now, in full disclosure, today is Friday. It is not Thursday, the way I was supposed to film, and I did not film yesterday. So, yeah, it got late last night, and this is my breakfast, so just ignore it if you can. It looks so delicious. So yeah, but I did update the to-do list. At least I did that, and you can see I have a few things that I need to scooch on over to today. But I'm just gonna take this out, give myself some room. All right, cool. So I have my notes, and let's get Thursday caught up, and then we'll do the pre-planning for Friday. So, okay, we're gonna start with waking up and laying down this to-do sticker. Let me just get my tweezers, guys. Cannot plan without my tweezers. So I'm just going to lay down a little washi and do a little line work that I like to do. Yeah. So it is... Okay, guys, so I do apologize, but I accidentally hit the slow motion option when filming Thursday. So I just thought I would come on really quickly, do a voiceover explaining that, and then just fast frame the rest of Thursday. So I'm just going to put on some music, so just enjoy the fast frame and the music for Thursday. Okay. guys. Okay, so let us catch up. I know I had mentioned if you watched the first part of this video that I wasn't going to be doing tonight, but change of plans, and so I'm available to do this tonight. Right now it's 11:32, so yeah. So, I pulled a couple of stickers that I was going to use. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this Get It Done. I'll just pop it in the corner. And that is going to be for doing waking up. I woke up this morning at 8 a.m. and jumped into checking emails and doing my job search early and got a couple pretty discouraged. I was rambling on about it earlier. Hi, Funky. What, pretty girl? I was rambling about it earlier. How Funky's crying at me. So I'm just giving her a little bit of a poke here. Or a pet. Let's see. My laptop that I absolutely love is just too slow, and I was very frustrated this morning, and trying to do the job search was not easy. Yeah, I did get my job searches done this morning though, so that's fine. And then I did kind of a so I cut and color my hair. But the mullet, guys, the mullet is a thing that I have always loved. Since Mrs. Brady, since Brady Bunch, I've always loved the mullet. Like, I've always loved that woman's hair. I cannot stress to you just how much I've always loved her hair. And so I've always loved the mullet. And it's come to my attention that right now the trendy mullet is called a elf fairy tale mullet, and I'm so here for it, guys, and I freaking love it so much. So it made me want to cut my hair, and so I did kind of a mullet shape a bit for my hair. It's not as defined as it can be, only because my hair is really thin, and so I don't want to cut the amount needed to rock that mullet state like full force. You know. Let me see if I have a car. Look for a sticker. I'll be right back. Okay, so not the ideal sticker, but this sticker is a car doodle icon from Sunshine Sticker Co. And I got a text from my sister. Well, actually, she called while my hair was setting. And she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I told her, "I'm coloring my hair." She was like, and told me she lives in an apartment complex, and they towed her car, which is ridiculous because she had the necessary parking sticker that's needed visible. As long as it's visible, they're not supposed to tow the car. So there was no reason in the world for her to get towed, and it was so ridiculous because they were still, after they admitted, they went to look at her vehicle in the yard, and they were like, "Yeah, we can see it, but it's not on the windshield," which is not stipulated anywhere in the agreement. And they were like, "So we're just going to ask you to pay half." No, 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 no. The only stipulation is that the sticker is visible. That is it. Does not say that it has to be on the windshield. It's ridiculous. So I had to pick up my sister to take to car. It's an impound. Well, yeah, it's an impound. Yeah, her apartment complex is ridiculous. They are always towing vehicles there. Everybody is designated allowance of one vehicle within the space, and then everybody else has to park in another area that it's really unfortunate because not the best location, not the best neighborhood, and so if something happens to their car, I hope they're willing to be held accountable because, um, yeah, because then you have to park it in like a more spooky area. So yeah, I went to go pick her up, and then dinner time. Thanks. And she bought dinner for me picking her up. Thanks, sis. Okay, cool. And then I just got done doing my nails. I just, yeah. And this is just going to denote that I just opted to have a chill night, guys. I was supposed to have game night, and sadly, my anxiety got the better of me, and so I just stayed home. Okay. And I'm just going to use this Know Thyself. It's pretty fitting because right now that's what I'm trying to do, is to accept when I need the solitude that my body needs, that I'm accepting of it and not judgmental of myself. And so that's what this whole situation is this evening. So it's a shame. I miss my friends. I have been doing a little better, but I still do get highly anxious at the idea of being like so confined to a space close by somebody or by a group of people. And so, yeah, I couldn't do it. But okay, so that is for this evening. I think what I'm gonna do is just leave this right here like this, and then just decide what I'm gonna do. So I know I want to get this done, so I'm gonna have to pick the pictures that I want to send to get those done. Okay, so I know I said I was going to pre-plan, but honestly, I'm really not sure what I want to do tomorrow, and so I'm just going to leave that kind of up in the air, and I will decide tomorrow. But this goes on the back side now because we are Saturday. Okay, that's going to do it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Hey guys. Okay, it is Saturday evening. I think around, let's see. Yeah, it is midnight actually, so technically Sunday morning. But I thought I would get this laid down for the day. So let me pull the day out and just to let you know, I did none of these things. Yeah, none of these things got done. So I did do a few things though. So I'm just going to list them and then go out the stickers. So I did that. And honestly, that's it. That's all that got done today. And yeah, it just was a very chill day. So so that's how I'm going to start this. Grabbing my tweezers. I'm just going to put this here. And I like to use this candle from GP Studio to denote like chill mornings or just chill time. So I did that chill morning thing. And then I went to the front room, and my mom told me that she was going to be having a doctor's appointment. And I was like, okay. And then she comes in, she goes outside, And then she comes in and she says, "Your sister is bringing over Lima, but I have a doctor's appointment later today. Do you think you can watch her?" So, of course, of course. So, not a worry. I do have these. I do need to get better stickers for my niece and for taking care of her. These are Emery Hill and they say babysitting. And this is a onesie. That's how long ago. My niece is now 5 years old. um, I do watch her, but not so often, not as often as I thought I might. And I guess just never really mark it, I guess, on it. Oh, hi, Funky. Gorgeous mom. That's Funky. She wanted to say hi. Oh, she's such a sweet girl. Hi. Are you looking in the drawer? And of course, she's looking in her drawer. I'm trying to get her. Oh, okay. That's all I can zoom out. Such a good girl. All right. Come on. Look at all this hair, girlie. No, ma'am. Go on. Thank you. All right, cool. She's still there at the tip, right? All right, she's out of the shot. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, now there's going to be hair everywhere, but that's okay. I will deal with that because I love her. Okay, so I babysat my niece. We watched Tom and Jerry together. So, you know, I got her invested in the old school Tom and Jerry cartoons. And now every time that we hang out, she's like, "Can we watch Tom and Jerry?" So I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I should get some Tom and Jerry cartoon stickers. Okay. Sorry. There's still hair, guys. Sorry. While I was babysitting, my daughter asked me if I could make her some breakfast. These have a little hint of pink in them, as you can see, but big deal. And these are from the GP Studio. They're mini cooking icon. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I made my daughter around 3 o'clock, y'all. So this was not. I guess I could say I made her lunch. A breakfast sandwich. We tried bacon and it was on French bread and eggs, and it was so good. Because it was just, it looked good. I like to pan cook or toast my bread, or my French bread in this case. I think it just makes a really good sandwich. And it was just really, it looked delicious. Okay. To my daughter, so sweetly. Um, so I told her that if she did like chores around the house or whatever, that I would give her some spending cash because she's in between jobs right now. So yeah. And so she cleaned the restroom really well for me. And I cleaned up the kitchen. So we split up the house and the chores today. There we go. I guess I could have put that here because I did say that was one of the things I was going to do, but okay. Oops. And I'm just going to put it here. Okay. So she cleaned up the restroom. Cool. All right. And then I made dinner for myself, which was so good, guys. It came out so fire. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? This hair. It is everywhere, guys. My goodness. It's getting hotter here, so she is shedding like crazy. Okay. I need to incorporate brushing her more often. My daughter does it, but she's just not here enough to do it enough. So I'm just going to put that little dot there behind that. Again, it's just really just to use the white. I should have just held them until I do a spread on black inserts, which I was thinking about doing sometime next month, maybe the third spread. I'll do black inserts because I kind of want to give this a little bit of time. So I made the best line with nice guys, it came out so fire. Oh my goodness. So good. I was so happy. And then two, I went to get just gonna do this. Now I'm not really using a lot of gold, but this will be fine. And for that type of paper, I'm gonna see if this Sharpie pen is gonna work. It does, but it should. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit so I can get this closer to me. Cool. Excuse me. What? Oh, cleaned. Gosh. In the kitchen. I filled the water jugs. And I began watching Sex and the City again. Or Sex and the City? I'm not really sure. I think it's Sex and the City. But I think it's Sex and the City, isn't it? Oh my goodness. That's that, I forget what the effect is called, but they've made a documentary where everybody mistakenly just for some reason, thinks that that is the correct title. I'm not sure why. And I've always thought it was Sex and the City, and now I find it Sex and the City. But okay, that is Saturday filled in. So I will see you to wrap this up tomorrow. So, all right. Hey guys. Okay, let's get Sunday done, and then I'm gonna use these little corners. If it'll come off. And these are from Cozy Paper Co. And this is just to like give a hint of a box formation. I think I like the way that looks. I think it's cute. So from my leftover sticker book, I am going to use this hello and then go to this book. So I'm just going to line this up and get this within the box in my head because there's no official box there. And it says hello June, and then put the other side here. And just like that, we have welcomed June. I like that. I like how clean and I like how modern that really is. So that's kind of cool with the whole black and white thing. So, okay. So hello June for June 1st. And this morning, guys, I, yeah, where is it? Right where I want to be. I thought it would be funny to use this right where I want to be, which was in bed because I laid around all morning. I did not do anything. So I'm just going to put that and So laid around in bed all morning. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs and on French bread. French bread. Okay. And then it just doesn't look like a chicken. Okay, great. And I really just didn't do much at all, which shame on me. But I mean, I really honestly did nothing. I'm just going to put this for a little interest right here. And just put Sex in the City. Okay. And then I walked from GP Sticker Studio. I'm using her little hydrating water bottles. I just have been focusing on my water and my drinking, especially in walking. So I know it was 2 point something miles, and I need to look those up. It was really good, guys. Like, oh. Okay. And then, and then I filmed this plan with me, and I'm going to also edit and upload this plan with me, hopefully this evening. Did I finish? Oh, this will be the last sticker, guys, and I finished that sheet. Oh my gosh. Planner girls that use stickers know how satisfying that is. Oh, I'm a liar. Look at that. Oh, and these. I'm just going to take these and put these into my leftover sticker book. So, okay. Filmed end of fun with me. Edit. All right. And that will be it. So, I might as well do an ending. So that is going to do it for this video. I'm going to take the time to put my inserts back into my Mini Happy Planner. And then we will go through it and review it all. Thank you so much. If you watched all the way to the end, if you joined me, this is just a real quick recap of this. I really appreciate you sticking it out with me and checking out my planner. All right. Thanks so much. And we'll plan with you later. Bye.